Hey guys, welcome back. This is Stephanie Oki, the number one chief soaper at Creamy Suds. If you're new to my channel, consider subscribing. You're gonna enjoy my content. Sometimes I'm chilled, sometimes I'm funny, sometimes I'm just laid back. But overall, I think I'm entertaining. Yes, sir. Okay, now I'm just in a good mood today, obviously, guys. So today I'm doing a lather test. I had asked you guys in one of my polls, don't know if you saw it, if you would ever use egg yolk in soap. And actually, most people said no. Now, this soap you're seeing here is made with egg yolk. Yes, one of my very kind subscribers sent it to me. And she just wanted me to just know how nice it is, because obviously I have never used egg yolk in any of my soaps before, and I also was curious. And so she sent me two soaps with the same recipe. This one has egg yolk and the other one doesn't. So today I'm going to be doing a lather test of both of them, and I'll show you guys and just talk you guys through how I felt the soaps lathered and how good or otherwise they were. So yeah, so this is me just admiring the texture, admiring the design, loving that circle that actually does look like an egg in it. And then the diagonal line that is just perfect. And then here is the second soap that she sent to me. Boy, was she kind. She was so kind. Anyway, so here's the second one that she sent to me, and this one doesn't have egg yolk in it. So this is just her regular recipe, doesn't have egg yolk, just a plain old soap. So I'm just gonna do the lather test and show you guys how the soap with egg yolk is. So on to the lather test. This is the fun part, the part you've all been waiting for. I'm doing the lather test for the egg yolk soap. And the first thing I do is obviously just put some water on it and start rubbing my hands. And immediately you can see some lather starting to form. Now, usually with soaps, it does take quite a bit, but with this one, it was just so fast and so beautiful and so thick and so creamy. And I just really loved how lovely, and it was just such a rich, creamy lather, and you can see that there. It literally felt like cream. Honestly, guys, if you heard me while I was doing this, I was like in shock. I was just going, oh my god, wow. Wow, this soap made me feel like I have been missing on something good. I mean, you can see that it just looks so rich. And to be honest with you, I didn't even put a lot on my hands. And so, here I'm just showing you guys again. You can see just how rich it is. It's very, very, I don't want to use the word conditioner. It is definitely not drying to the skin. It's just super, super lovely. And you see there, I rinsed with a little bit of water and the lather just comes up even more. It's just so rich. And so honestly speaking, I can tell you that egg yolk in soap, I'm definitely going to be trying it one of these days. She didn't use the entire yolk actually. She just used the yolk. She didn't use the egg whites. She used the yolk. So yes, oh my goodness, look at that. Look at that lather, guys. Look at that lather. Honestly, even with all the things going on in the world right now, I feel like when you wash your hand with soap like this, you will be sure your hands are clean. It's just amazing. And even she knew, like I told her, I was like, your soap was so, so good. And I do think that also she probably has a really good recipe as well. So it's not just the egg yolk. I think the egg yolk did add that richness and creaminess to her soap. But when I tested the second soap, I was definitely convinced that her recipe was also pretty good. And so here I'm just showing you guys what it looks like, just taking that time to actually admire the richness of the lather in the water. And then I'll move on to show you guys what the next soap looks like. So onto the next soap, and here I'm doing the same thing. I'm going to rub it, and I'm rubbing a few times, and you can see that the lather is starting to form again. So in a very similar way, this soap also had quite a rich lather. The only difference, oh well, there I just noticed some spots, and I think I sent this video to her, so I was asking her about it. But anyway, that is just a purely aesthetic issue, that only soapers probably notice. So here I am now rubbing my hands on it, and it literally is the same thing. The only difference for me was the other soap had a nicer, thicker feeling to the lather, and this was slightly lighter when I rubbed my hands on it in the same way. And so, it was a very rich soap, because I feel like her recipe is the number one attribute, like the number one thing that affects the lather of her soaps. But that egg yolk soap definitely was different. This is also very rich. You can see that it's also very, non-drying to the skin, very rich, very, very well cleansing. It will definitely clean your skin properly. But for me, I just felt that the other soap, I mean, you can see with the other soap there was like a rich foamy lather at some point, but with this one it also has a rich foamy lather, but there's just a slight difference from the other one. So these were my observations. Let me know what you think. Let me know if you feel they look the same to you, because perhaps we soapers just look at things with a different kind of eye. So just let me know what you think down below. Do you think both soaps lathered virtually the same? Do you think there was any difference with the first one and the second one? Would you try egg yolk in your soap? Let me know down below, and tell me what you think. So before you go, don't forget to give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed watching it, and subscribe to my channel because it does help me grow, guys. Thank you for listening, and thank you for being here. Thank you for watching. Bye, guys.